Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back reacting to another episode of The Witcher. This is season 2, episode 3. It is called What is Lost. Before we jump into it, if you enjoy my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a lot to me. Helps my videos get seen more. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Stick around and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That's where I post all those. On Patreon, you can become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But what happened last time on The Witcher? So last time we had Geralt and Ciri getting to Kaer Morhen, and they had to kind of fight. Not a former Witcher. He still was a Witcher. He got infected by a leshy and turned into a tree, and they had to kill him. Unfortunately, which was a bummer. We met Vesemir, which is really cool. Meanwhile, Yennefer got captured by elves and met some of the elven leaders and kind of like figured out that her powers are gone, and they met this like demonic witch thing in the woods that is like mean to her. It's crazy, but at the end of the episode, we had Geralt committing to actually like train Ciri, so she's gonna not become a Witcher, because I think if I remember correctly, like the methods to making more Witchers are gone, but she can at least receive like Witcher training, so that's pretty dope. So yeah, I'm excited to jump into it. Let's go. Heyo, Ciri, young stunner. Actress looks like so much older in real life. It's insane.
Shit.
That's enough. We'll start fresh tomorrow.
I can do it.
You need rest. Anything else?
She just had a vision. Something burning. She's seeing dreams of future things. Maybe the big bad guys from Witcher 3. The Wild Hunt, maybe.
All right. What'd you call a witcher with no brains?
Geralt. Oh, Lambert. Nice.
Okay, machines, buddy. So you're just like him.
We're all just like him. We won't get any rest. None of us will have any peace.
Thank you, Wolf.
Real aggressive about it.
Don't thank me yet.
I'm not going to give up now.
I'm not asking you to give up. But it's time to let us go rest.
He's your brother, man. Let him go peacefully now.
He deserves the peace.
Yennefer of Vengerberg. She thinks she's dead.
The Nilfgaardian prisoner hasn't proven fruitful. There's evidence of a magical barrier in his head.
It's probably not good. So you want to wipe out all of the elves?
13.
Yes, bitch. She's like, sup, hoes? Gang, gang. Oh, she's so happy. Cross her name off the list. How'd she get here so quickly? Use her feminine wiles to secure a horse.
I'm waiting. You are a hero to me and many others. But we need to let Vilgefortz carry the mantle of victory for now.
That's okay.
You want me to lay low?
We know it's dangerous, but this is not the time to be weak. It's the time to be strong.
He's telling her this is not the time to be weak when she can't use magic. It's probably a unintentional dig.
You had to do.
Our road is a dark one, full of dangers.
Is that what you want?
The night is dark and full of terrors.
To do what a witcher does.
It's a lot easier when you have a metal sword, Lambert. You just broke her training doll. She can't use that anymore now. Guys are so mean to her. It's wobbly. That would hurt.
Still want to be a witcher?
Yeah, dude, she's gonna keep trying.
I feel like the continents have opened underneath our feet and I didn't see it coming. Maybe another conjunction will come along and change it all again.
Maybe.
I think I'm mad.
Wonder how long it'll be before she can use magic again.
You kissed your elven father with that mouth.
We heard you were back.
Hello. Oh, you survived the battle.
That's quite fast. Like what?
Well,
Look different.
yeah, she got a little boinged.
So do you.
Oh, the water.
Come on, Tris. Join us. Not today. Not yet.
She suffered some serious burns. She may be still a little self-conscious about them.
Bent on revenge. She slaughtered nobility.
I thought they didn't like fire magic. Why are they just cool with him doing it here?
Falco was quarter elven, just as Yennefer is.
So what are you saying? Yennefer's related to Falca?
Of course not.
He's trying to draw connections that aren't there to make them afraid of Yennefer.
Her violence etched here. Fiber.
Ooh, he doesn't have hands.
We'll find a cure for your scars. I'll talk to Tisea.
No. What's lost is lost.
She's gonna keep him. Another subtle dig at Yennefer. An unintentional dig. What's lost is lost. Ugh. Yo, just time it out. I'm gonna break your ribs.
No, you got girl. Come on, Ciri.
There's a 4-foot gap in between them. You got it. You did it. Congratulations. Now on to that portion of it. Yeah, Geralt's gonna step in. Oof. Just got murked by that.
You belong in a castle, not our keep.
Hey, quit being a dick. She's not giving up. Was he meeting with him?
Fringilla told me about you. Your days as schoolmate.
And?
He envied you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Look at her.
Then
Ooh, envied her then. When she was a hunchback. Gotta rediscover
What is it with men lurking about this
rediscover
place?
Hunchback Yennefer in order to get your power back.
Tell me how it felt to control fire.
He's afraid.
You
Forced to use a method your dear Tisea has grown so fond of.
He's a jerk. I feel like he can't get away with this. He's gonna learn she can't use magic though.
That's more like it.
He almost got there.
I'm sorry for Eskel.
I know, son.
It wasn't your fault. Has anyone ever completed this obstacle course? Is she gonna be the only one to ever do it? Okay, that just seems dangerous. Like what?
Stay calm, girl!
He's transitioned from just being mean to her to like, you can do it! It's like Batman. You just gotta... I mean, you don't want to fall from that, though. You just gotta jump. She's determined. Swinging bridges. Oh, she's gonna get nervous now that he's here. Or maybe more determined. Let's go, Ciri. American Ninja Warrior. Oh, so close. I count that as a win. Ow. Just spitting up blood.
So close.
To prove your innocence, you will have to kill the Nilfgaardian prisoner.
Is this Vilgefortz talking or you?
the hero?
Which will prove what?
That you are not a spy!
Or that I am a killer! It begins wrapping yet another reason to... I've searched the continent. Trying every herb, every potion, every spell. To get back what I had. What I deserve.
What is lost is lost.
Is lost. She'll find a way.
I'm stumbling through darkness.
From the moment we met, you have been trying to fill a void.
Power couldn't do it either.
You can do anything. Doesn't mean you have to.
Just because you can doesn't mean you have to let them push you to do it.
I'm with you.
Oh no, she just put that up there. I don't know what that meant. If he's just finding her little hidey spot or if that was more sinister.
Why do you care?
Weird demon mother, you need to chill, okay? She's going through some stuff. She doesn't need your weird whispering.
What?
Okay, so they're going to the woods now. What the frick? Is that a Queen Leshy?
It's missing a hand.
It's Eskel's Leshy.
So he's got to protect her. Oh, she had a vision about that. Excuse me? What the hell is that thing?
Run!
That thing just ripped Leshy in half. I thought a fire to the heart was the only way to kill a Leshy. That thing just was like, yeet, sorry, you're gone. I mean, we know it didn't kill Geralt, so. Woo. Spooky. Crawl into that little crack. Damn, Geralt. It looked like it was a person at one point.
Less than perfect means death.
Yep.
Sir Laszlo will be proud.
It looked like another like mutated thing, not a natural monster. It was like a combination of different monsters.
I am ready for the darkness. It is in blindness that we find our true strength.
Ooh. Some maybe words Yennefer can take to heart. She said she's stumbling through darkness. This is where she will find her true strength. Free yourself. Reclaim your power. Don't do it. Well, I was right. She didn't die there. Well,
Come on then.
get on.
Save me!
Don't flatter yourself. I'm saving me.
Oh, they could have an airplane land there. Sarah O'Gorman. Why did she save him though? Okay, I was right that he wasn't gonna die there. I felt like he had a bigger part to play. I'm curious about Yennefer's motivations for saving him though. Okay, so let's talk about right off the bat. We got Ciri training, and she's frustrated. Ciri's she's being tasked with, you know, learning basic swordmanship against this straw doll, right? And she is frustrated because she wants to be perfect, right? Like the knight in Sintra, Sir Laszlo, told her anything less than perfect means death. But anyone who is like has dedicated parts of their life to training, whether it be to be like an athlete or a scholar or whatever, will tell you that proper rest is important. Like Geralt said, like if you just burn yourself at both ends of the candle trying to get better at this, it's going to be diminishing returns, and you're not gonna be where you want to be. So he's like, get some rest, whatever. But she's just frustrated because she has this like nagging feeling that something is after her, and she's in a sense kind of right. What are they called? The Wild Hunt is after her. They're coming for her eventually, and so she just has this. She has this nagging feeling that they're coming for her. She doesn't know it's them yet, but so she's like desperate to get better and desperate to improve, and wants to push faster and farther than Geralt wants to like let her push at the moment. We have nice moments between Geralt and Vesemir where, you know, Geralt somewhat feels responsible for Eskel's death because he is the one that killed him technically he finished him off. I don't know why Lambert and them were like being like, you made a choice to save the princess, but like he didn't. Like he was gonna initially go help her, and then instead Vesemir told him to fight, and he went and fought. So it's like, you know, the choice he made was Vesemir over Eskel. Tisea's trying to gain power in the mages people, so that's interesting. And she sees Yennefer come back, and she's like so happy. It's been a month. I guess Yennefer and the elf thing probably didn't take a whole month, right? Like they were probably only with them for a few days, and then she spent the rest of that time trying to find a cure for herself, and it couldn't, you know, she couldn't find one yet. Which is like very interesting, because I guess whatever deathless mother must have the solution, because she was like, say the words, reclaim your power. I don't know what that means. Lambert and Cohen kind of being a little bit of a bully towards Ciri here, and they're like, oh, you know, stop trying to be one of us, you're never going to be one of us, this is how we trained. And they take her to this deadly obstacle course, and she just gets smashed on this thing, like just destroyed. Like she's on this American Ninja Warrior course and just like not using like conscious skills in her brain at all. She's not like, okay, this one swings that way. Like there's a decent, it's not like they're like right next to each other, so like you have to push through fast. You can take a moment between each thing. Like they're not timing you. But no, she's like trying to push through and just gets destroyed by these super heavy swinging things, and then tries to go through the knife twirly part and just gets ripped apart there. And it's just like, they're like, yo, you suck. she's letting them get to her, like Geralt said, you can do anything, but you don't have to. Like it's not important that you be the one that drives forward and pushes forward. Like you can accept being patient and letting me help you for now. And that carries throughout the episode. We have moments between all the mages and sorceresses. Triss, there's something more going on with her. You know, she feels pretty self-conscious about all her burns. She doesn't want to bathe with the rest of them. And then she gets called away later. I don't know what that means. She wasn't at the thing because she got called away. That could mean anything. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. But Stregobor, he's trying to draw connections to villainize Yennefer, being like, oh, remember this old story of this person that burned down all her friends? Yennefer's here to do that. And he's trying to eliminate possible enemies, like not enemies, but competitors towards his power, and he just wants to be the one in charge. And then he tortures her. He like gets inside her brain to figure out how, like, why is she here? Like he could just ask her, be like, yo, what happened? Why are you here? But no, he's going to reach inside her brain. He almost gets to the point where he could have figured out that she can't use power anymore, but doesn't quite reach there. Tisea knows. Tisea's like, bruh, you can't use magic. Like, it's gone. Like, everyone keeps telling her it's gone. You're not getting it back. And I don't think she's ready to give that up, because she feels as though, like, she has earned this. Like, all the pain she's gone through, this is her consolation prize or whatever. Like, and it even hurts her even more when the guy's like, Fringilla used to envy you. And she's like, in her head, she's like, well, of course, like, look at me. And he's like, back then, when she was a hunchback is when Fringilla envied her. And it was just like, bruh, like, that's not what she wants to hear. She almost had everything with Geralt, and then it got away. She doesn't know that he went after her. He tried to find her. You know, she still thinks that it's like fate or whatever, that she her feelings may not actually be her feelings. But you know, she'll get there eventually. Ciri almost makes it through this whole big obstacle course. It's kind of honestly reminded me of the scene in The Dark Knight Rises when Bruce Wayne is trying to leap out of the big prison or whatever, and everyone's watching him like, yeah, like I think they started to respect her tenacity and her like not giving up mentality. Like she easily could have just let them bully her and be like, okay, whatever, like I'll be sad about it. But no, she's like, I'm gonna show them up. And slowly but surely there's like 20 of them. They're like, yeah. Like every time she gets through, like, yeah, let's go. Just this small child. And she almost gets there. She falls off the side right at the end. And I can't tell if Geralt was like, as a sign of respect, was like so close. or was like scolding her a little bit. But I think it read more like a sign of respect. Maybe she'll try again another time and beat it. But I did like him telling her, like, you don't, just because you can do anything, like, you're amazing, but just because you can do all this stuff doesn't mean you need to. Like, you're gonna burn yourself out pushing this hard. And then he's like, how about, you know, you've been feeling that you're being hunted. How about we follow that feeling and see what happens? doesn't give her a sword just in case, you know. He's like, he goes out in full armor and they find the Leshy and they're like, sick, let's fight this Leshy. And then it gets ripped in half by this like scorpion. It's like a centipede with horns and like pincer claw things. It's like this weird amalgamation of like 8 different monsters and I think a person too, because like when it was like looking at her towards the end, it definitely felt like it was like a person trying to interact with her. And she's hiding and running, and eventually Geralt cuts its head off and finishes it off and was like, your Laszlo dude would be proud. Like you didn't fail here, you just didn't have a weapon. You survived. You know, anything less than perfect means death, and you did not die. So you were in this situation, even though it called for running away, you were perfect at running away, and you let me handle it, which was good. And then to end the episode, Yennefer is tasked with beheading the Nilfgaardian leader, kind of general, the Nilfgaardian general. And she's kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. Either she kills this dude and is labeled a murderer and a killer, like Stregobor wants her to be seen as, or she refuses and doesn't kill him and is known as a spy. And at this point, I don't think she cares if she's known as a spy. The voices are telling her, like, reclaim your power. No idea what that means, but instead of beheading him, she cuts off his chains, and then they escape together to go somewhere. I assume he'll want to go to Nilfgaard. Maybe she will join the Nilfgaardian cause. I don't know what's gonna go down with that, but presumably we'll find out next time. Next time is called Redanian Intelligence, so who knows? But I liked this episode a lot. I really enjoy how, you know, I've seen some people say they wish The Witcher would be more Monster of the Week and explore some of those, like, you know, moral decisions of, like, how do you handle this? How do you handle that? Like, are you pleased with killing the monster? I think they handled that with the first episode. I personally really enjoy the bigger, grander feel of how they fit into this big story. You know, while there was plenty of the Monster of the Week thing in, like, the games, I really appreciated how it was building towards this grand finale and this big world-altering story. I personally like how serious that gets. So I liked this episode a lot, where it's really diving into some of the bigger themes and storylines that it could be talking about. You know, Monster of the Week is is not, you know, as much as that could be fun, that's not the type of thing you want to do for your big tentpole Netflix series, if that makes sense. This isn't The Flash. You know, Monster of the Week just gets tiring. And so I'm pleased with where this is going so far. There's 10 episodes total, 8 episodes total. So we are almost halfway through this season. I'm really excited to see where it goes. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comments below. If you've probably watched ahead, don't tell me what happens, but yeah, let me know all your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a lot to me. It helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Stick around, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That's where I post all of those. On Patreon, you can also become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.